send a text. Right now privacy display is not on, but if I send this notification, you can see just the notification pop-up is blacked out, and I can do that again if you'd like.
Yes, please.
This is one. No, this one.
So from all of those side, top, and bottom angles is blocked.
Yep.
And then you can also do it for specific apps. So I have this set to only turn on when I open up the Messages app. So I open up that. It's turned on, but then when I exit out, it goes back to the normal display.
Okay.
And you can do that for any of them. So if you go to the settings, here are all your options, and you can choose every single app that you have on your phone, turn it on and off. And so it's super customizable, and then this is where you set for the notifications or for when you're putting in your PIN number.
Like this one that are creased, wrinkled or so, Galaxy AI can help kind of make that nice and tidy for you. So you just scan that. It can easily fill that in as well. So hit scan, and there you go. And then you can see here there's kind of a little bit of weird lighting, so I can come into filter and clean that up.
Basically, as soon as I tap into reply to this message, it's going to pull in the context of the message and give me relevant information and actions that I can take. So here you see the little super fast animation. Basically, it's pulling from my schedule in my calendar that I already have plans on the 27th. So I've got a conflict already. I don't have to think about that. I don't have to go check. And then it's giving me the option to view my calendar. So now I can actually take action and see what's available. So once you set a default calendar, basically you'll see it's already pulled up the date that was in question. That's not going to work, but the 26th is free. And from here, you would kind of resume your normal flow. You know, you make a calendar invite, you send that to your friend, you're off to the races, you've got your plans. But all of this is about just saving you little steps here and there. 1, 2, 3 steps, save you some time. Now, obviously, you can't go get a beer if you don't have a place to go. So we'll use Finder for that. Finder, if you're a power user, you'll remember you can swipe up to search. Now we've got a little icon on the home screen as well. When we tap that, our search interface pops up. And so what we can do is we can type or dictate all natural language. Basically, we can say, restaurants in San Francisco. And you can see that it's pulled in context here. So just using my dictation from specific notes, files, things like that. So it's actually going into your apps finding things that are saved locally on device, and I can go in there and just pop into that note right away, check out the places I had marked to visit. Imagine also you're talking to a friend about a trip, reminiscing. She's asking, in this case, can we send some pictures from Australia? Here, Now Nudge is going to pop up and offer to share our photos. And right when we click on that, again, it's done the work of context. So it's already searched our device for photos in Australia. And because this is part of a messaging flow, you can just select, you can hit done, and it'll add them right to your message so you can send them off.
Hi. I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling. Thank you. Please hold while I connect you.